Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. I think that's enough hellos. My name is Hocus. Welcome back to another episode in the Minecraft LP series. How you doing today, guys? Thank you very much for tuning in. Now, before we get started with today's video, how about you go down below, drop a like for me. I'd appreciate that very much. Drop a comment if you've got anything at all to say. I mean, you could almost wait for the end of the episode to do that, I guess, so you can see what we actually get done with today. And also, if you are new here and you enjoy your stay on the channel, then please consider subscribing. All right, guys, with all of that out of the way, let's hop into some more fun and games in our LP world. All right, then, guys, so let's get started. Today's episode is going to be a little bit of a bits and bobs episode. Bits and bobs. We're going to do a few things here, a few things there, and a few things everywhere, I guess. So those with a keen eye will have seen that we've got some friendly, probably not so friendly actually, visitors in the farm. So what's happened here is I didn't have a piece of glass right here above the villagers in each of the hopper pod things. Hoppers? I don't know why I said that. They're called pods. That's what we were referring to them as. And a thunderstorm actually hit our villagers in this pod right here and ended up converting them into these dastardly fellows. So I guess we should probably deal with them abruptly. They're not putting up too much of a fight, fortunately. All right, that one kind of did. But they're out of here, and that is super duper annoying because now we have to get some more villagers up here. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I'll probably do that off camera at some point. But I also just wanted to mention that we did, in fact, build this upgraded iron farm in the last episode. So if you weren't here for that, make sure to go back and check that one out, episode 31. It pretty much produces about 4 times the amount of iron as our old farm. So it's a very good upgrade indeed. Hold up, quick question for you guys. So I've been thinking about using TNT dupers in this world. So this is kind of going to be like a question for the episode. So drop your comments down below. What are your guys' opinions on TNT dupers? Too cheaty? Not cheaty? Should we use them in the world? Let me know down below. I'm going to take a consensus. And if you guys are happy for me to use them, then we'll go ahead and do some pretty cool things. So today's journey begins in the snowy tundra, and this place is where we've been collecting ice from. If you aren't familiar, it's not really a location that we use to do anything other than that. But today we aren't here for ice. We are here for snow, not dirt, so this can go right back where it belongs. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to start the episode by setting up a little snowball farm. Now you might be wondering, Hocus, why on earth would you be doing that? Snow is a relatively useless item in the game. But that is, I guess, debatable, right? It's kind of debatable, but we aren't going to be using this to build or anything like that just yet. I guess down the line that is going to be an application of the snow, so it's always worth having. But we will get round to our use of snow in just a second. Just made it back to base, and this is where I'm thinking of putting our snowball farm. So it's going to go in between the smelting room and the iron golem killing chute that leads down into our base. So this space here is going to go unused otherwise. We do need to be a little bit careful just because of the tracks that are behind here that link up to the smelting room, but I think we've got space. So I'm also going to continue this design work on a little bit so that we can begin with the completion of the base. So I guess without further ado, I'm just going to get on with it because there won't be much to see here, and then I'll show you the finished product. Can you guys believe that I just got 3 Fortune 3 enchants in a row? I am not sure what the chances of that are, but it has to be quite slim, right? 3 shovels, 3 Fortune 3 enchantments in a row, and I didn't even manipulate the game in any way. That is insane. If anyone knows the chance of that, do let me know down in the comments, but obviously I'm not really expecting anyone to be able to figure that out because I'm sure there are a lot of factors that go into it. Either way, though, that's pretty crazy. All right then, guys, I'm pretty happy with what we got going on here. Now, there is a little bit more tidying up to do, that is for sure, but I will get round to that after I finish showcasing the new snow farm. So let's take a look on the inside. We've got a little bit of redstone going on here, and I just actually need to finish that circuit up by doing that. I can also fill in this gap right now, and the rest should be Okay, now I'm not going to bother going into too much detail about how this works. I'm just going to show you the functionality of it. So what we need to do first of all is use some of our 5-block combo. We're only going to be using 4 blocks here, however, to complete the design. So I'm just going to throw these in randomly, like so. That should do the trick. Then we want to get our snowmen in, which means that we will need some pumpkins, which I actually forgot to bring for this segment. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, back to it. So I believe that you actually need to shear them to create the faces. Now I'm hoping that these guys will be able to stay inside of this area, because if not, then we could be in some trouble. How would be best to do this? Because I won't be able to... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to squeeze them in, am I? Let's see if I can kind of push them in there. Can you fit? Oh, I think he would fit actually if we took these out, so maybe we'll do that. No, he doesn't fit. All right, let's do this then. Push, in you go, buddy. All right, so he should be stuck in there. Now let's try and get him a friend, because I want to have 2 in there if I can help it. Why isn't he generating snow? Hold up. Come on, dude. Shouldn't he be making a snow trail? Is that not a thing anymore? All right, can you walk around for me? What? Do they not do that anymore? I have done a little bit of research on the wiki, and I am now kind of confused as to why this guy right here isn't leaving a snow trail. Is it because of the torches? So on the wiki it says that in biomes with a temperature of less than 0.81, the golems will leave a trail of snow unless they are stood on a hopper, which is of course the reason why this dude isn't producing anything. But again, that is something that we could have fixed in the farm. We are currently in a plains biome. You can see that right here. Sunflower plains. Well, over here, plains. You can see that right there. According to the wiki, plains biomes have a temperature of 0.8. So there shouldn't be any reason why these guys aren't producing snow. So if one of you guys can help me with this, again, I know I've asked for about a million different comments this episode. Please let me know what's happening, because I've put a little bit, wow, quite a bit of effort into this farm, and it looks as if it's not going to work now, which is kind of annoying. Ah, darn it. I will show you guys how it works, however. So let's take a quick look. Obviously, there's supposed to be snow generating here, and we would use a shovel on that to generate snowballs, which would be collected. And the other uses here, you can see this chest and the button. So the button will activate a dispenser up there, or a dropper, I should say, which should have dropped... Oh, whoops. We haven't placed any in there yet. So what you've got to do is, I've got our shovels. You can put them in and they will get spat out into the system. You can hear that in the background. They are making their way up that water tower and being dropped into this dropper up here. So we should have 3 shovels in there eventually. No? Okay, we've got 2 at the moment. I'll figure out where the 3rd one went in just a second. Anyway, you hit the button. That gives you a shovel at random, and you can use the shovel until you are finished collecting snow. Then, of course, you redeposit the shovel, and it should make its way back into the dropper. I know we had a little bit of trouble with that last one. Okay, so something's going on in there that I'll figure out in just a moment. But that's the way the farm works. I don't know if we can get this working or not, guys. If not, I guess I'll have to convert this into something else. But that will be kind of frustrating because, as I say, I did put a lot of effort into this. And we just seem to be getting failure after failure at the moment in the LP series. But that's okay. We'll rebound and come back with something else. Don't worry. Alright guys, so we will be moving on to something else in just a moment, but before we do so, here is pretty much the final look of this area. So I'm going to leave this part open because I think that works well, so that when we're approaching this area from this side, we are able to either take a left and go over to the main base, or we can just take a quick right and slot ourselves on into either the smelting room or hopefully what is to become a future snow farm. Now, if you guys, if this cannot be resolved, you can also let me know any other ideas of what we could put in this small area. I am not entirely sure right now, but we'll think about that over time. Really frustrated about this, really frustrated. Anyway, we did go with a couple of carpet designs. I switched up the flooring in here as well, put a carpet down, and then up here we've got another small design. But one thing we should do is add a little bit of underfloor lighting right here. So we'll change these 2 blocks to glowstone, replace the carpet, and all should be well light and safe. So yeah, let me know what you think about this. I quite like it, actually. I think it works very well. We may even take a moment to grab a couple lanterns. Have we got chains there as well? Nope, just the lanterns and the iron bars. And I'm going to pop those in as well, just to add a little bit extra detail. All right, perfect. Yep, I do like that. That is very nice indeed. And that is where we are going to leave this area. I did mention this episode was going to be a bits and bobs episode, which does mean that we're going to be here, there, and everywhere in the world. So we are now over in the Nether. And if you guys have been here since the start of this series, you might remember this area. This is the first Nether fortress that we found. And I believe the closest one to our base. We're about 500 blocks out from the portal. And that is what I meant to say, portal, not base. But the reason why we are here is to attempt to kill a blaze with snowballs. Now, you guys are probably thinking, Hocus, oh dearie me, you built a snowball farm or attempted to build one just in order to kill a blaze. Yes, I did. I was watching a video earlier, which I believe was titled How to Beat Minecraft the Way Mojang Intended. And in that video, the creator mentioned that you can do damage to blaze with snowballs. Now, I didn't know this, but it does make sense, right? Because fire versus ice is always a battle of the ages. So let's see if we can find one of these dudes to kill. And then also while I'm here, it's going to be a bit of a double whammy. We're also trying to gather up 3 wither skulls so that we can do another wither fight. And I'd like to get another beacon underway. Oh, here we go. Look, here's the dude. Oh, looks like he's taking damage. But I want to like finish him off with it, you know? Oh, we did it. With the very last snowball, we did it. Oh, that is awesome. I didn't realize that. But yeah, like I say, it does make total sense, right? So I'm going to be very careful here because there are a lot of mobs around. But as I mentioned, we're going to be killing a bunch of these dudes, hoping for some skulls, and then we will be gathering up another nether star if everything goes to plan. No. We had a little accident, guys. I should be able to get my stuff back, though. Where did I die? Was it over here? I honestly don't quite remember. It was somewhere up here. Oh, there it is. Oh, right by the lava, just where you want to be. Oh my god, look how close everything is. Oh, there's something floating in there. It's my helmet. Give me it back. All right. Whew, I think I almost went in the lava then. That was scary. Let's get our stuff back on and check we've got everything. No, we absolutely do not have everything. We've got our sword though, which is good because that will allow us to actually fight back here for a second. Nope. No. You stay away. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to switch out this. Put my chest plate on. I thought bringing that would be a good idea. Because we are getting a little bit battered and bruised. So we've got 1 pickaxe, 2. I'm missing my axe. Where's my axe? Axe. There you are. All right. I think that should be everything. But obviously the best... Oh, I can't fly, can I? I don't have my... I'm in a mess. I'm in a mess, guys. I'll get out of it. Don't worry. So 1 death and I don't know, maybe an hour or so later. It's taken a while, especially compared to last time. But we've got the 3 wither skulls required to take down the wither once more. And let me tell you guys, there was something a little bit sick and twisted that the game did to me during this hunt. So that's a moment in which I died. I actually had a skull on me. And the only thing that was missing that I assume was burnt up in the lava was, in fact, the skull that was in my inventory. So that just set us back a little bit more. But fortunately, we were able to push through and get the skulls. We also came back with a bunch of other loot as well. My inventory was pretty much filled to the brim. But we got some cool stuff. Blaze rods and magma cream are always useful. Some diamonds in there. But apart from that, pretty much useless. I guess the gas tier is okay as well. Anyway, let's get on with this wither fight. Alright then, guys, so this is it. We are going to fight the wither, and for real today, not portal cheese. We're actually going to take him on one, man for man, down here in the haste 2 mine, which has been thoroughly cleared out, so I'm not too worried about destroying it now. But we are prepared. We've got rid of everything that might be lost in the fight if we were to die, because I've had some embarrassing moments with the wither in the past, so taking all the necessary precautions. Got our full armor on, which is always a bonus. Got ourselves a golden apple. We're going to chew on all of this right now. Potion of regen and a potion of strength. I probably should have actually drank those after I placed this down. That's okay though. And then we're going to back up. I've been caught in the blast before and that's never a good idea. All right, let's go. All right, here it is. Oh, he's on the move already. that's that. Easy enough. I probably over-prepared really for that fight, but as I say, I've made stupid mistakes in the past. Didn't want to make them today. So that was a very, very simple fight, and the bow barely got any use either because he didn't get trapped. He kind of just followed me around and forced me into melee, pretty much. But yeah, successful fight. Got ourselves a star, and that means that we are one step closer to our next beacon, which is exactly what I wanted to get out of this today. All right, there we go. Awesome, got our third beacon of the world. I'm very pleased indeed. And that beacon can go right back here at the hive, although it's not going to be in use too much at the moment. We'll put it back because I recently stole this one to take to the Badlands, and I wanted haste 2 in the region just in case we do decide to work on this. It makes things much easier, so we've replaced it. Probably should switch out this iron for gold at some point as well because we are wasting ton of iron blocks right there, but not too much to worry about at the moment. To finish up today's episode, I want to finalize the cow farm here. So what we're gonna do is probably head on to the inside and pick out a spot somewhere either side of the center to add some water elevators to get up and down, in and out of the farm. So where do I want to do that? I'm thinking maybe right here, like one right there, maybe. And then let's do one right here. So there'll be an up and a down as always. So what we need to do is just kind of dig these straight up to the surface layer. Oh, they're in place, guys. They're in place, but they're nice and hidden. So we've got 2 trapdoors here. And this one is the down. So we'll go down, close the door, and in the farm we are. And this is how we've got it set up at the moment. So there will be slight changes to be made, and there's a reason why I've built them like this as well, because I think I'm going to try and have a little something going on at the back here. Maybe some storage or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then the up one, which is this dude right here, you can kind of just sneak in, whoosh, open the trapdoor, and bounce on out. I think there's one more thing I want to do, though, and that is to come in here, remove these 2 walls. I think I want this to go. Let's do that. Can we have it coming up like that? Yes, we can. Awesome. So we want this to... I'll show you guys what I mean in a second because it's hard to explain, but I'm making a design choice at the moment. You might be able to see what's going on. So we'll get rid of those 2, and then again we want to create some more of these. Go doink and doink, pop our walls back in, and then let's head down there and take a look so we can snap that closed, open the door, escape. And what I've done is just make sure that the pillar that goes up is overriding the pillar across, because that's how the design looks down here. So I just wanted to make it similar at the top. Anyway, as I said, we are going to clear out a little bit of space here in the middle for some storage or something. I don't know. We're going to make something a little bit cool and neat here. So let's go back maybe like 3 blocks behind the elevators, because I actually did, I did put the design, or I built the design the whole way around the water column, so you can actually see it from the back and the front, which is why I'm going to do what I'm about to do. Let's just dig out a little bit more space here. Okay then, guys, here it is, the finished product, and I have to say once again, I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. It fits the theme of the base very well. Let's take a quick look inside. Now, there isn't too much going on. So through the fence gate here, I put in some fences so that the cows couldn't come back here, because obviously we don't really want that. But behind the fence gates here, we got ourselves some more carpeting. I think I need to work on this carpet design, though. Not entirely convinced by it. I actually changed the one that we did earlier in the episode as well, so maybe we'll mix this up at some point. But it is here for a reason. We're hiding lighting under it, as we always do. There is one more somewhere right there. And then we just got a bunch of chests here to store items in. So I figured that we'd divide it into 2 separate item types. So on the left here, we've got our leather. Nothing currently stored. And then on the right here, we've got our raw beef. Again, nothing currently stored, and we can also store cooked beef here as well if we feel the need to. But yeah, all in all, I think this is a very, very good addition to the build. Let me just show you up here as well. There's a lot of detail back here. It's similar design to what we've got over at the deep storage, because I really liked how that turned out. And then we've incorporated some of the... Oh, I realized I've actually left a few details blank that we can fix in just a second, but I've incorporated the 5-block combo as well. We've got a little bit up there. The reason why the slabs are in place is because I didn't want to add lighting up there, but I also don't want mobs to spawn, so I just slabbed the top side so that makes things difficult for the mobs to do so. There shouldn't be any spawns up there at all. And yeah, like I say, all in all, very, very nice addition to the build. All right then, guys, welcome back to episode 32 of the LP series for the last time for today. Thank you once again for tuning in and taking your time to watch the video today. I really appreciate all the support, all of the views, all of the likes, all of the comments, all of that good stuff. It's awesome to see, guys. So thank you for that. If you did enjoy the episode, then please be sure to drop a like down below. Any questions, suggestions, comments, or feedback should go down in the comment section, and I'll be sure to respond to those I believe need a response. And then finally, if you're new around here, first of all, welcome. My name is Hocus. I hope you enjoyed your stay on the Hocus channel today. If you did, then make sure to subscribe to stay tuned to this series. And we also have an SMP series going on, which is a lot of fun. So you might be interested in checking that out as well. I'd recommend that you do so. Anyway, guys, that is going to be all for today. Take care. Have a great week. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.